Collingwood.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JC Field here in Georgian College. My name is Jonathan Alponza, calling the play-by-play for today's game, which is between the Rovers of Simcoe County and Masters Saints. As you can see, the players are all in a huddle getting their game instructions. The Rovers playing from right to left on your screen in the all-white with the striped kit and blue shorts. The Masters are playing in their gray kit with the green sleeves. Ladies and gentlemen, if you tune into our previous game, it was was quite chilly when the women were playing, but it seems as if the wind has calmed down right now, so the conditions are a bit favorable for the men's game tonight. I'm certainly a bit warmer than the first game. I was shivering a bit here on pitch side, but the wind seems to have calmed down. Hopefully I don't jinx it, and should have a great game on our hands. The Rovers, of course, winning their opening season game 3-1 a couple of days ago. And their home opener, they should be roaring to go against this Masters side. The Rovers' previous game was against Hamilton. Had a scoreline of 3-1 in favor of the Rovers. Both teams are on the field in their formation, just waiting for the go-ahead from the ref, and we can start.
We don't have enough seating out there, eh? Not enough seating? No. Okay. I'll try and get you guys more here.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jonathan Ampanza, calling the play-by-play shots for the whole 90 minutes of this game. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Simcoe County Rovers against Masters Saints. And it is the Rovers who have possession of the ball right now. With their goalkeeper, Bajman. The ball here is in possession of the Rovers, Sean Claude Lawson. Rovers lose possession, now it's in the possession of the Saint, or the Master, sorry. Rovers have the ball back. Alan Say Blagay plays it downfield. Rovers are in possession here with Orlandis Benitez. Rovers are charging forward here, down on the wing. Rovers are in. And it's a shot there by the Rovers, and what a save by the Masters keeper, Ricardo Watson. The Rovers were in here in the opening minutes and were so close, just on the 1 minute mark, so close to having their first goal of the night. Amazing shot, powerful shot, equally matched by a wonderful save by the Masters keeper, Ricardo Watson. And it's the first corner of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Simcoe County Rovers. Corner to be taken by Aiden O'Keefe. O'Keefe swings it in. And ref points to the corner. The players were arguing there that it came off Masters' hand, but the referee says no, it's rather a corner. The initial header was by Tyler Miranda. And the Rovers have their second corner of the game already. Ball goes in. Oh, and it's all cleared off the line there by the Masters. Brilliant defending there by the Masters defender. And the ball has gone out for the third corner kick of the game to the Rovers. The Rovers are really threatening with these corner kicks over here. Let's see if their time is a charm. Ball goes in. And this time it's cleared by the Masters, but Rovers are still in possession. And they opt to go back and start again with their goalkeeper, Bajman. Bajman looking for options, finds one. And it's Benitez who's chasing the ball. The initial ball from Man is chased by Benitez. It's gone out for a goal kick to the Masters. Great attacking play in the opening minutes here by the Rovers, showing real urgency here in the opening minutes. The referee calls a foul in favor of the Rovers. Free kick taken quickly. In possession with Claude Lawson. The Rovers player goes down. Players are shouting for a foul, but the ref nods his head in disagreement. It's a goal kick here to the Masters. Carter Watson plays it downfield. Rovers are in possession now. Go all the way back to Cameron De Silva, who plays it to his captain, Justin Earl. Here come the Rovers on the attack again. A shot there by a Rovers player. I couldn't quite see who it was, but I think it was Orlandis Benitez, who seems to have hurt himself in the process. He looks quite in pain, but is being helped to his feet by his teammate.
Stay high! Stay high! Hey, back you want! Give us that call! Give us that call! Give us that call! Let's get it close!
Goal kick there by Watson. Now the Masters are in possession, but loses out to Claude Lawson, who tries to find Benitez, who goes down and is appealing for a foul, but the ref has blown not for the foul, but to see if a player is okay. It's still Masters' ball. Justin Earl, the captain for the Rovers, plays it downfield. Looking, finds Javante Lane. Lane cuts it back. The initial shot there by Claude Lawson is blocked by Masters defender. The ball goes out of play. One thing to know about this Rovers team is that they have very, if I may add another one, pacey wingers, which can cause some trouble here for the Masters. But that being said, the Masters are in possession, looking for that through ball from Aiden O'Keefe. A shot goes over the bar. Initial shot there by Zion Richards. just sails over the crossbar of Bajman. Like I was saying before, the Rovers have some very pacey, very tricky wingers, which can cause some headaches for the Masters. Hopefully, Rovers coach has noticed that and is using that, or is going to use that to his advantage this evening. The ball is in possession with the Masters here. Looking for a through ball to Eric Savas, but it's cut off there by the Rovers defender. Ball is now in possession with Benitez, who is tripped there by Tim Mahabir. Apologizes quickly and the game gets on. Bajman here with the ball. Opts to go long, looking for the wingers again. And finds the glove. The ball almost bounced over the Watson over there, but luckily finds his glove. Here come the Rovers again. Intercepted there by Cameron De Silva. Alejandro Portal there, barged off the ball looking for the foul, but the referee says no. Bajman couldn't find any of his teammates, so he plays the ball out of bounds for a Masters throw-in. Throw-in taken here by the Masters. The ball is now with Jason Alvarado. Alvarado still battling for the ball, and eventually the Rovers clear their line. Ball goes over and all the way into the gloves of Ricardo Watson. Tyler Miranda on the ball here. Tim Mahabir on the ball. Looks for his defensive teammate over here. Ian Gutierrez on the ball looking for options and opts to go back to Ricardo Watson, his goalkeeper. Watson goes downfield. Great battle there. Great battle there between number 3 to Jay Reed of the Rovers. Great strength shown there. Once again, Bajman looking for the pace of his wingers over there, trying to find number 11 there, Sean-Claude Lawson, who has had a couple of touches in the first 10 minutes here. Great leap there by Cameron De Silva. And now it's Claude Lawson in possession for the Rovers. Tries to find his teammate in Cameron De Silva, but runs the ball out of play, and it's a throw-in to the Masters. Ball is in possession here with Ian Gutierrez. Goes back to his defensive partner, Tim Mahabir, who goes back to Ricardo Watson, their goalkeeper. Ricardo Watson couldn't find a teammate, but fortunately for the Masters, they have regained possession. Now it's the Rovers that have regained possession and are looking to kind of slow the tempo. They opt to go long this time here, looking for Orlandis Benitez. Here up against Tyler Miranda. Benitez with a step over, but the ball goes out of play. Probably should have waited there for a teammate or called for help. Would have been the better option for Benitez over here. But the Rovers are looking very threatening when they have the ball. Player seems to be down here for the Masters. That's Tristan Frankson, who went up with Cameron De Silva. And got the worst of the challenge. He's back on his feet now. says everything is okay and the game can continue. Throw-in taken here by Cameron De Silva, but it's gone out of bounds again, and it's a Rovers throw-in again. Ladies and gentlemen, to add on the bench for the Masters is one of my old high school classmates, Francis Ameyao, who I don't think will be playing today. But I met him just before the game, and we're both so happy just to kind of see each other again. France, what a great player he is for the Masters here. Great news, ladies and gentlemen. The sun has finally decided to show its face. Hopefully it can get a bit warmer now. Other than that, it's a throw in here for the Rovers. Goes long, looking for Javonte Lane, but Lane is unable to control, and the ball is in possession here with the captain for the Masters, number 14, Tristan Frankson. Calls for a handball, and the referee gives it in favor of the Masters. Free kick here to the Masters to be taken by number 10, Aiden O'Keefe. One-man wall here. The ball goes in. Oh, and a collision over there between the goalkeeper and his own player. Between the goalkeeper and his own player there, almost gifting a goal there to the Masters. Fortunately, the ball ends up in his glove somehow. But early signs there from the Masters, and here are the Masters again in possession. Ian Gutierrez trying to chase the ball down, but is unable to get to it in time. That was a great opportunity there, ladies and gentlemen, for the Masters to take the lead, but once again, Rovers had the bodies there to make that block. Referee blows the whistle there for a high foot, and the Rovers take their free kick quickly. Bajman here for the Rovers. Bajman goes downfield looking for the pace here of his winger. The ball is bouncing all around the 18-yard box and ends up out of play. That was a close call there for the Masters. Great pace once again shown by the Rovers winger. I couldn't quite see who the player was, but the ball ended up at the feet of their striker, number 9, Javonte Lane, but he couldn't bury the chance. Good save by the keeper there. Ball is in possession with the Rovers here. Alejandro Portal finds Cameron De Silva. Now is the captain, number 19, Justin Earl. And here come the Rover on the same wing as before. The Rovers player goes down, but the ball ends up the back of the net, and the Rovers lead here on the day by 1-0. I believe the goal was scored by number 9, Javonte Lane there. But great pace shown there by the Rovers number 18, Ilja Haley. Great pace. Ilja Haley has been the point of attack here for the Rovers in these opening minutes, showing that great pace, strong, excellent run down the far right-hand side. And we restart again with the Rovers leading this game by 1-0. Once again scored by Javante Lane. And the Masters restart the game here. Ball is here with Sean-Claude Lawson. Sean-Claude Lawson with the ball at his feet. Great through ball there to Javante Lane. And yet it's another goal for Javante Lane. My, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, what a game we're having here. Javante Lane with his second goal of the game. What a great finish there by Javante Lane. Saw the keeper rushing out and decided, hey, I'm just gonna chip him, and inevitably it worked. And the Rovers lead 2-0 on the night, just at the 18-minute mark. The Rovers are leading by 2-0. 2 goals by Javante Lane. One thing I love about that second goal was he was able to time his run very, very well, beat the offside trap, and through ball there by, I believe it was Sean-Claude Lawson, found his teammate, and Javante was able to chip it, slot it home, and the Rovers lead by 2-0 on the night. But here come the Masters. There with a cross in the ball, there by the number 11 Zion Richards, but the ball ends up all the way out of play. We talked about the pacey wingers here for the Rovers, but what a great pass that was by Lawson. Bajban looking for teammates to keep the ball to. Goes long. Looking for Haley over here, but Haley puts the ball out of bounds for play for Masters throwing. Haley with a header, finds Javante Lane, but Javier George here battling with the Masters winger over here, and it's a bit scruffy on the wing, on the far side over there. But Rovers come out with the ball here with their captain, Justin Earl. Earl opts to go down. And Rovers emerge, the Masters emerge with the ball here with Ian Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes to Tim Mahibir. Now the ball is at the feet of Tyler Miranda. Looking for their captain here, Tristan Frankson, but the ball is well defended by Cameron De Silva with the header away. Now here is Earl for the Rovers. Earl finds Lane. Lane who finds Cameron De Silva. De Silva finds Lawson with his pace here, looking to get past his marker. Does well. Puts the ball into the box. A great save there by Ricardo Watson. Spills the ball, but fortunately for him, his defender was there to clear the ball out of bounds and behind his goal for a corner kick to the Rovers. This is their 4th corner kick of the game, and we're just at 20 minutes. Corner kick is taken short. The Rover player there there was doing a bit too much with the ball and couldn't find a teammate, and the Masters were able to clear the line. But the ball here is now with Javier George. Javier George go back. Sorry, not Javier George, but one of the Rovers players go back to their defensive partners. And a great ball there by Javier George, but Ricardo Watson was able to catch the initial pass there from George. Ian Gutierrez here with the ball. Frankson over here challenging Claude Lawson. And Rovers emerge with the ball here with Javier George. Looking for options. Finds option in Alejandro Portal, who decides to go back to his captain, Earl. Earl looking for Claude Lawson here and does find him. Great control by Lawson with his head, now with his feet. Great feet there by Lawson to get past Gutierrez, and another great pass there to Haley. Haley is inside the 18-yard box. Goes to the corner, goes down to the ground looking for a foul. But the ref says no. Went down there a bit too easily. Haley. It's a goal kick for the Masters. Kick is taken by Watson. The ball is in the possession of the Masters, but Javier Jones emerges with the ball. Tajay Reed passes it back to his goalkeeper, Bajman. Man goes long, looking for Lane. Lane uses his body very well, and referee calls for a foul. Free kick is taken quickly, looking for Claude Lawson here. Claude Lawson puts an early ball in, but is well defended there by the Masters. Ball over the top there by Alejandro Portal, but nobody could read the memo, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. The attacking players here for the Rovers have been causing quite some trouble here for the defense of the Masters. Their attack seems to be communicating very well, and a hard, strong challenge there by Zion Richards. Ball is in Rovers' possession here with Tajay Reed. Reed back to his captain, Earl. Earl to Haley. Haley looking for options and finds it in Lane. Lane is using his body very well, being dragged and pulled there by Tim Mahabir. And the referee calls for a foul. Says, you made a foul here, and this is your third one, so I'm going to have to give you a yellow card. Mahabir should be very careful. First yellow card of the game. Should be very careful, Mahabir, since he's the center. He's at the center or the heart of that defense for the Masters. Opening 25 minutes here, we have our first yellow card of the game. It's a free kick here to the Rovers after that foul on Lane. Carter Watson has ordered for a three-man wall for the Masters. The free kick is taken. And it's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. What a strike. What a strike. What a strike. Can't quite see who the player was. Ladies and gentlemen, it was number 10, Orlandis Benitez, with a strike that's about 25 yards out. Just strikes the ball, completely blindsides the goalkeeper, and ends up at the back of the net. And the score now is 3-0 in the opening 26 minutes here in favor of the Rovers. The ball goes all the way out of bounds there for a Rovers goal kick. And I guess it's safe to say we have our first, we have our entry for a goal of the season. Wonderful free kick there by Benitez. That left foot, powerful shot, just at the bottom right of the keeper, Ricardo Watson. The ball ends up all the way in the box of the Masters, and the players are calling. They're complaining and for something over here. Just can't quite see what it is. The referee blows his whistle and is trying to explain something to Haley, who was one of the players complaining. I think they're complaining the goalkeeper might have handled the ball with the back pass there. And you can see Earl there still talking to the referee. Just Earl still talking to the referee, and the referee still explaining to him why he didn't give that call. But nonetheless, it's a corner here for the Rovers, and it's Benitez gets past one and finds his teammate Alejandro Portal. Benitez trying to play the give and go with Portal here, but the ball is intercepted and a foul is committed by Benitez. The clouds seem to be moving back in now. Just a few moments ago, the sun was showing his face, and I guess he was tired of showing his face and decided to go back into hiding. Ball goes down, and it's well defended there by TJ Reed, with the player breathing down his neck, and it's a corner to the Masters. Corner to be taken here by Terrell Spencer, and it looks like a Rovers player is down. Sean Claude Lawson. That can't be good. Tried to get back to his feet, but has gone back down. And one of the medical staff is on the field to see what has happened. It'll be a great miss if Claude Lawson is taken off and can't continue in the game here. He set up the second goal here for his teammate Javante Lane to score, and he'll be a great miss if he is taken off. Referee just checking his time to see how much added time he's going to add. Lawson seems to be on his feet, but he's limping a little bit. Here on the 30-minute mark now, Lawson is going off the field to receive some treatment. And then substitution here for the Rovers. As you saw, Sean Claude Lawson. Before that, corner kick is taken by the Masters, sails over everybody's head, and it's a throw-in to the Rovers. As I was mentioning, Sean Claude Lawson has gone off, and his replacement is Darius Kerr-Cooper. It's quite unfortunate Claude Lawson had to be taken off. Was a bright spark here on the left wing for the Rovers, and let's see if Darius Cooper can cause as much havoc to the defense of the Masters. The ball is shared with the Masters at the feet of Julius Dominelli. Rovers win it back here with Kerr Cooper Kirk Cooper here using his strength there, using his body very well. Finds Javier George. Javier George looking for his teammate Haley. The great pace there, but is pushed off the ball. Justin Earl emerges with the ball here. Javier George. Haley with the ball here at his feet, looking for options, and finds option here in Benitez, but he's bundled over the ball. But it comes again with the ball, Benitez, and here goes Haley using that amazing pace of his. Haley is in, Haley shoots, and this time Haley scores. Elijah Haley, ladies and gentlemen, with the 4th goal of the afternoon. Great ball there to find the feet of Haley. And Haley, all he had to do was slot it home, and does that brilliantly. 32 minutes now, and the Rovers lead by 4 goals to 0. 4 goals in the first half here for the Rovers. And ladies and gentlemen, we restart again. This time with a different scoreline of 4 goals to 0 in favor of the Rovers. The ball is here with Tristan Frankson, captain of the Masters. Ball goes out of bounds here for a Masters throw-in. Looks like Ian Gutierrez is going to be the one taking the throw-in. Ian Gutierrez with the throw in here. Finds his teammate Aiden O'Keefe, who puts the ball right across the face of goal. But unfortunately for him, nobody was there to connect with that initial cross. It's a throw into the Rovers. Justin Earl here with the ball, looking for teammates, decides to bring the ball up himself and finds Javier George. Javier George looking for teammates and plays it back to Justin Earl. Earl opts to go forward, looking for his teammate Alejandro Portal here, but the linesman puts his flag up for offside. Great line there by the Masters for that offside. Now Ricardo Watson of the Masters with the ball, playing with the defenders here, opts to go long. Javier Jones intercepts the ball. And the Masters emerge with the ball here. Great skill there. Great skill there by Kirk Cooper. Kirk Cooper looks for a teammate. And a bit of a miscommunication there between the Masters defender and Ricardo Watson. Guess he didn't quite see Watson. Watson's defender didn't quite see him coming out of his post to claim the ball. It's another throw in here for the Masters, taken by Ian Gutierrez. Shoved there by a Rovers player, and the referee calls for a foul. Ian Gutierrez looks for his captain, Frankson. Gutierrez Dominelli looking for his captain, but Frankson miscontrols the ball with a heavy touch there, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Like I was saying, the wingers again of the Rovers here have proven to be a headache for the defense. And as you saw that with the goal by Haley, that they're going to utilize the wings very well. And here's Haley again, looking for his teammate, but it's defended very well there by Tim Mahabir. And it's a corner for the Rovers. their fifth corner of the game, the Simcoe County Rovers. Let's see if they can make something out of this set piece. Corner is taken by Benitez. In swinger here, looking for a teammate, but the ball is cleared by Masters defender. Couldn't quite see who that was, and the ball has gone out for throw-in. Throw-in taken quickly here by number 17, Kirk Cooper, showing great feet, but lost the ball. And here goes Frankson, looking to use his pace here against Javier George, but Javier George uses his strength and his pace very well. Frankson, I'm guessing, was looking for a foul there, but the referee disagrees, and here's Javier George yet again. Javier George so calm when he's on the ball, great passing, knows when to play the ball back, knows when to play the ball forward, does his defensive duties very well. And the Masters emerge with the ball here with Tyler Miranda. Here comes the Masters. Great shot there by their number 11, Zion Richards. Zion Richards, another winger who is looking to cause havoc, this time for the Rovers. Great dribble over there. Went right between two players, split the two players, cut inside, and unfortunately for him, his shot was just wide. Didn't trouble the goalkeeper there at all, but good play initially by Richards. The ball is at the feet of Bajman now, instructing his players to go up the field. Bajman bringing the ball out of his 18-yard box. The ball is now at the feet of Justin Earl, finds Haley. Haley looking to turn his player, but is brought down, but the referee says no. Play continues here with the Masters on the far side, and the referee has booked Ilja Haley here. I'm guessing he's booked him because he was talking back to the referee. Probably said something the referee heard and is giving Haley a yellow card here. And the referee is just talking to the captain, Justin Earl, over here. Justin Earl wants to know what's going on. Now is one yellow card apiece for each side. One for Haley and one for Mahibir. The players should be careful not to lose their heads over here. And it's a free kick here for the Masters, taken short here to Tyler Miranda. Miranda looking to strike the ball, but it sails way over the crossbar of Bajman, not troubling him at all. That was a wasted opportunity there for the Masters. Could have done something really special with that. I was actually hoping that they'll probably play it into the box, but they had other ideas. Almost halftime here, just about 5 minutes, or just under 5 minutes till halftime here at JC Park. Haley emerges with the ball. Haley is looking for his teammate Javante Lane, who was being pulled back by Tim Mahibir, and the referee shows the second yellow card of the game for Mahibir, and Mahibir is off, ladies and gentlemen. His second yellow card of the game, and the Masters are now down to 10 men. Mahibir with a challenge there on Javante Lane. Mahibir, I'm guessing, was the last man, and the referee decided to give the second yellow card. Tim Mahabia was the last man there, pulling on the shirt, pulling on the arm of Javante Lane, and he's off. Ladies and gentlemen, the Masters are down to 10 men, and being 4-0 down, that's the last thing you would want to happen to your player. The ball is put in, but unfortunately goes all the way out of play. What a great loss there for the Masters. Mahabia, who was at the heart of the defense over there, shown his second yellow card of the evening, and is off. Now, if I were the coach of the Rovers, I would probably throw in another attacking option to kind of, you know, find the holes, the pockets, now that the Masters have lost a defender, or the player, especially a defender. I would look to do a attacking substitution and probably put one more player to partner Javante Lane to try and get more goals. But here come the Rovers with Alejandro Portal. Cameron De Silva goes back to TJ Reid. TJ Reid with the ball, looks for Kirk Cooper and finds Kirk Cooper. Kirk Cooper looks for the overlapping run of Cameron De Silva. Miss kicks his ball a bit, or scuffs his ball a bit, but fortunately for him, it's off a Masters player, and it's a corner kick for the Rovers.
We're going to have a sub before half.
Corner is taken and is cleared there by the Masters.
Okay, take your time. Next song.
Going here for the Rovers with Cameron De Silva. Finds Javier Jones, who finds his captain Justin Earl, who plays it back to his teammate Javier Jones. Or Javier George, I apologize. Javier George on the ball. The Rovers are just kind of looking to keep possession of the ball, not in any type of rush over here. Hadley with the ball, looking for the overlapping run of his teammate on the far right side there. Here come the Masters looking to counter here. Looking to counter here with Eric Savaz. Savaz is brought down. Savaz is brought down. And it's
you right, Zion left.
it's a free kick here for the Masters. Just at the 45-minute mark here. We're yet to see how much added time will be given to us here. And a player is coming on here for the Masters, their first substitution of the game. It looks like Julius Dominelli is coming off for Anthony Wright. Three minutes of added time here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Throw in here for the Masters, sorry. But the Rovers emerge with the ball. Javante Lane, great feat there by Alejandro Portal, but he was brought down by Frankson, and it's a free kick for the Rovers. Free kick taken quickly, but the referee didn't like where it was taken from and tells the Rovers players to bring the ball back. The ball is here with Javier George. Justin Earl with the ball now. Earl passes it to his defensive teammate, to Jay Reid. here's Cameron De Silva. To Jay Reed, looks for Javier George and finds him. Justin Earl tries to thread the ball through, but is intercepted there. And here comes Frankson for the Masters, looking for his options in the box. But he plays the ball all the way out of bounds, and it's a goal kick. That was a promising attack there for the Masters, but just like the story here in the first half, they couldn't find anybody. Nobody was in the box, and the play led up to nothing in the end. Here's Kirk Cooper, Cameron De Silva, Benitez here. Benitez passes back to Alejandro Portal. Benitez and Portal playing a bit of give and go. Now the play is switched to the right side for Justin Earl, but no time for that. The referee has blown the whistle for halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, the Simcoe County Rovers are leading this game by 4-0. A great first half here for the Rovers. Coach will be smiling. And on the other end for the Masters, I don't know what his team talk is going to be, but I'm guessing it's going to go somewhere like keep fighting. That's all they can do right now. But the Rovers have shown great spirit here, leading by 4-0. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back.
I don't care what the law is. I will never be a slave. That word, I hate it. It rests on my tongue like rot.
Peter, how does it feel to get paid for your work?
There are rumors freedom's coming for us all.
Freedom, you know that's all I want.
Chloe, careful. Vrooman would rather sell you across the river to America than let you go free.
Then I'll run.
I've run before. Maybe this time for good.
Get her into the boat. No!
Chloe? Chloe, no!
Word of Chloe Cooley's resistance led to Canada's first legislation limiting slavery. After 200 years, slavery was abolished in Canada in 1834.
Just a bit of preseason, so a lot of fitness, a lot of new bodies that we're trying to gel, kind of work out some kinks, but the attitude's really good. So today we just had a full 11v11. Energy was really high, good quality, yeah.
Preseason's going well. We're currently working our defensive organization, and it's slowly coming along, and right along expectation in terms of preparation and what we want to see. So today we worked on a little bit of pressing, and we saw some clarity. The responsibilities were great, and players did a good job.
So I'm here just to kind of help from a strength conditioning perspective. So I'll be in charge of making sure that we plan the preseason, and we're gonna to an extent, increase it a little bit by bit from a soccer perspective. We're going to do it in a way that we get the team fit, but we also, our biggest goal is trying to make sure that we don't get injuries throughout the season, so part of the preparation is that. But my role so far has been to come in and help consult on the periodization of the week and the preseason and kind of go from there. We're kind of making sure that the boys get fit and get ready for the start of the season.
So we did make the playoffs, and that was the first goal for year one. So we have a competitive team that definitely has quality and the potential to get further than just making the playoffs. So it's been announced to the staff that we have to win a championship. I know it's it sounds easy as it may come off of, but I think when you look at the potential that we've shown in year one, we lost to the team that had actually won the whole League One in the semifinals, and we put up a good fight. But I think there was a lot we could build off of that year, and we've definitely done that in the off season. We've, with the likes of Jason Beckford and Ali, they've come together and they've really, put this strong, not just a group of players together, but a staff. The staff is, we have up to 5 guys you'll see on the field on a day-to-day basis, which is unusual at a League One level, but that's what you get at the professional levels. So, we've given the staff the opportunity to build the strongest team in the league, and the objective is to find ourselves in the Canadian Championships in 2024.
So, having a lot of new players is, always a task, and, they're coming from different backgrounds, and getting them all to come under what we want to achieve and, under one beat, but it's coming along well. The senior players are giving good information to the younger guys, and the team is slowly coming together.
The priorities are basically just making sure the fitness levels are up, that we're building a chemistry, and that we understand each other's cues and just understand how to play with each other. It's easier when you know your teammate or this midfielder understands my strengths and my weaknesses. So we're just trying to understand each other and build a bond as a team.
So I think we're looking to see a lot of explosiveness from our wingers. We have a lot of fast and quality wingers, a lot of fast attackers, while we have a lot of midfielders who have the ability to keep the ball and keep possession when things get tight. For example, if the right side becomes very compact, we can switch it to the left and whatnot. We also have a good set of defenders. And I think that playing forward is an essential part of football, right? Because the goal is obviously on the opposite side of where you're defending. So I think those are aspects that we're also trying to implement too into our game.
It's gonna be entertaining football. We're gonna be a team that's gonna dominate in possession. Defensively, we'll be disciplined and organized. We'll put on a show for our fans, and they're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a warm environment, and it'll be good to come out. So we invite them to come out and see what the product is gonna be like.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Again, I see the team. I see a couple players I played with last year, and I have a good bunch of group here. So there's nothing more we can really do. I think if we really work together, that's the key, and look to play to each other's strengths, I think we can win it all.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough, and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
Welcome back here to JC Massey Field, and if you're just joining us, the Simcoe County Rovers against the Toronto Masters here. The Rovers are leading by 4 goals to 0. 2 goals courtesy by Javante Lane. 2 great strikes by him, and third and fourth goal scored by Ilja Halley and Benitez over here for the Rovers. They're just on halftime, on break right now. Great work by the Simcoe County Rovers. Great defensive display, great attacking display. So far, my standout player has been I've actually had a couple of standout players here on the Rovers team, with Javier Jones being one of them. I'm more of a sort of a defensive type of player myself, and Javier Jones has shown great quality on the ball, shown great strength. He's read the game very well, cut out the danger passes that the Toronto Masters have posed here in the game. Great work by him. My other standout player is Ilja Halley, scorer of the third goal here for the Simcoe County Rovers. Shown great pace yet again. Had a few of those same opportunities in the first opening minutes, but was unable to slot them home thanks to great saves by Ricardo Watson of the Masters. But he was finally able to slide it home on his third try, and from then the Rovers were in control of the game. Like I was saying, the opening minutes of the game, I went to high school with one of the Toronto Masters player, Francis Amiel. And like I was saying, he was great to watch. He was a very skillful player, quick feet, very fast. And to add to that, I went to elementary school with his brother, who's also a great player. He's a center forward. His name is Fred Amiel. Great player, both of them are. You know, if I was a player on the field today, I would hate to go up against Francis Amiel over here for the Masters. Players are now making their way back onto the field here for the second half on the far side of the field, if you can see on your screen. One thing I think the Masters need to do to get back into the game is just try and get more bodies in the box. You know, just try and press the defenders more. The defenders are looking relaxed. The defenders for the Rovers are looking relaxed. Just press them more. Press them for them to make more mistakes. You know, and eventually the goal will come. But what we saw in the first half was everybody was back because the Rovers kept possession very well and kept on attacking. So the defenders of the Masters were all in their own half. But this second half, I'm expecting to see a different display from the Masters and a bit of the same display here from the Rovers. I'm guessing the Masters coach had a very stern halftime talk with his players here. And as for the Simcoe County Rovers, just more of the same thing. More pace, more power on the wings, the attacking line, more control in the midfield, more solid in the defense, more communication. And it's because of these things that is why they're leading this game by 4-0. The players have taken to the field now. As you can see, a few players are just jumping around, just trying to stay warm, because it seems as if the coldness has started to creep in again. But the players are all in their huddle now. The Rovers are in their huddle, just trying to urge themselves, pump themselves up for the next 45 minutes here at JC Massey Park. Players are still jumping around, keeping warm. As you can see, the Masters are there in their huddle, getting their team talk on, trying to motivate themselves. Captain Frankson there trying to motivate his players into trying to get back in this game. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, there was a red card issued in the first half here to defender for the Masters, Tim Mahibia. So the Masters are playing with 10 men on the field against 11 men of the Rovers. So it's an advantage already to the Rovers. And if you just joined us, the Rovers are in their gray, the Masters are in the gray kit with green sleeves, and the Rovers are in their white kit with stripes at the front. Masters are playing this time from right to left, and Rovers are playing from left to right. And we're off for the second half here at JC Massey Park with the Rovers in possession. Javier George here, who finds Halley. Halley is playing closer to me in this half, so it's going to be a joy to watch him. Devontae Lane goes down looking for a foul, but the ref says no, and the Masters look to play the ball long, looking for my old high school friend Francis Amiao. Justin Earl here with the ball, finds Haley. Haley finds Javier George. Ali goes back to Earl. Earl finds number 16, Alan Say Begay. And they go all the way back to their goalkeeper, Bajman. It seems as if the Rovers are looking to take the control type of aspect here in the game. Looking to advance here with Benitez playing a through ball, trying to find Halley here. But it's well defended there by Terrell Spencer. Here come the Masters with Eric Savas, who finds the number 11 Zion Richards, who puts a ball in, but it was a poor cross in the end, and the ball soars over the goalkeeper, Bajman, for a goal kick. Goal kick here for the Rovers. Decide to take it short to their goalkeeper, Bajman. Justin Earl here with the ball, plays it back to his goalkeeper. One thing I've noticed about the goalkeeper here, he's very comfortable with the ball at his feet. Even when he's under pressure, he's cool and calm. Always seems to find a teammate. Bajman of the Simcoe County Rovers. Now Javier George looks for his teammate. Tries to chip it over for his teammate there, but couldn't find him.
Quick, turn, quick!
Ball is out of play here for our Rovers throw-in. But like I was saying, Bajman is really comfortable with the ball at his feet. Cool, calm, and collected. But here comes Javante. Lane tries to slide the ball through there to Benitez, but it was well read there by Anthony Wright. And now here comes Savas. A little give and go with Francis Amiao. Here comes Francis Amiao with the ball. Pushed over there by Javier George. Clean tackle there by Javier George. And here come the Rovers looking to counter. Here with Alejandro Portal, who finds his teammate. Great cross there by the Rovers, and unfortunately Javante Lane was unable to convert the header into the back of the net. That was a very good cross there. Couldn't quite see who the player that crossed it in, but I believe it was Kirk Cooper with that excellent cross. Savas with the header on, looking for a running man, but wasn't able to find anyone. Halley here with the ball. Looking for Javante Jones over here, but is unable to find him. Now the ball emerges with Andre Bashir, but Rovers come up with the ball. Looking for a teammate there, but nobody was there, and the ball goes out of play. Linesman points to a goal kick there in favor of the Masters. Great switch of the ball there by the Masters, but Kirk Cooper using his pace excellently. Kirk Cooper here, and it's a goal by the Simcoe County Rovers. Once again using the pace of the wingers. Kirk Cooper with the 5th goal of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, those tricky wingers that I was mentioning earlier on come up with yet another goal. Brilliant dribble, gets past 2 players, beats his last man. Last man tried to go in for a slide tackle but missed. And that was just great attacking play there by Darius Kirk Cooper. And the Simcoe County Rovers lead on the night by 5 goals to 0 here at the 50-minute mark. And we're back in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. We restart here with the Masters. Benitez emerges with the ball. George finds Halley. Halley looking for Javante Lane here, but Lane is bundled over. And again, Kirk Cooper looking to pounce on the pass. That was looking for Lane. But the Masters emerge with the ball and play it out for a throw-in. That was a great goal there by Darius Kirk Cooper. Darius Kirk Cooper just coming on in the first half for his teammate Sean Claude Lawson, who went off injured, and seems to be a very good replacement for Claude Lawson here. Claude Lawson will be proud after that wonderful goal by Darius Kirk Cooper. And it's a corner to the Rovers. Corner is taken, but it's cleared by the Masters. Javier Jones emerges with the ball here and opts to go all the way back to Alan Blagay, who opts to go back to his keeper, Bajman. Once again, great with the ball at his feet. Finds Benitez. Benitez opts to go long, looking for Javante Lane. The goalkeeper misjudges the bounce of the ball, and looking to pounce was, I believe, Cameron De Silva, but once again the slippery surface was able to take the ball out of bounds. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, Simcoe County Rovers versus the Toronto Masters. The Rovers leading by 5-0. Goal just recently scored by Darius Kerr-Cooper. And here are the Rovers with a misplaced pass by Cameron Cooper, trying to find his goalkeeper there, but the pass was a little bit too strong for Bajman, and the ball goes out of play for a corner kick. That was quite an easy corner kick. That shouldn't have been a corner kick in the first place. Should have been a bit more communication from the goalkeeper to tell his defender where he was positioned. Nonetheless, it's a corner kick here for the Masters. Great opportunity for a set piece. The players look to be crowding the goalkeeper. 4 or 5 players are crowding the goalkeeper. The ball goes in. The referee blows for a foul on Bajman by Toronto Masters. The player couldn't quite see who that was, but a great call there by the ref. Bajman takes it quickly, finds Cameron De Silva, who tries to find Javante Lane there. Ball goes out of bounds. Cameron De Silva takes a throw in to Jay Reid. Emerges with the ball here. Finds his captain Justin Earl, who goes back to his keeper Bajman, who misplaces his pass and finds Zion Richards instead. Here goes Richards. Ball is out of play for a Masters throw-in. Throw-in taken by Terrell Spencer. Finds Sav. Here's Zion Richards. The tricky feet, step over, but can't get past Alan Blagay. Javier Jones with the ball here finds Benitez. The Rovers just playing a bit of a dangerous game here in their 18-yard box, but they're able to clear their lines. The ball goes out of play for a Rovers throw-in. The referee calls for a hold on play as the goalkeeper for the Masters has gone down with an apparent back injury. It's hobbling off, and it looks like the Masters are going to make a goalkeeping substitution here. And they do make a substitution here. Ricardo Watson is off for Spyro Koskinas, I believe. Oh, I apologize, rather. It's Koskinas that has gone off for Watson. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Mistake on the goalkeeping names here. It's rather Koskinas that has come off for Ricardo Watson. Frankson here with the ball in the midfield. Decides to go back to Tyler Miranda. Miranda looking for options, but instead finds Javier George, who finds Hali, who tries to find Benitez, but the Masters win the ball back, but the ball emerges with Darius Kerr-Spencer here, who runs it out of play, and it's a throw-in for the Masters. Francis Amiel here, showing a bit of trickery. Amiel with the ball again, tries to find his teammate in South, but finds Justin Earl instead. Bargeman with the ball at his feet, finds TJ Reed, who finds Cameron De Silva. The Rovers just playing a bit of a patient possessional game here. Playing a bit of a dangerous game here, the Rovers. Javier George finds Benitez here. Zion Richards tries to play a through ball there to Francis Amiel, but it's intercepted there. And the referee calls for a foul in favor of the Masters. Javante Lane there, just pulling back Anthony Wright. DeAndre Branch there passes it to his defensive teammate Tyler Miranda. Miranda here with the ball. Once again, the organization here from the Rovers is impeccable. They're not giving any breathing space here to any of the players from on the Masters team. The defenders are just playing amongst themselves, and Miranda opts to go forward, but yet again, great defensive play, great organization by the Rovers. Throw-in is taken by Anthony Wright. Ricardo Watson with the ball here. Looks for DeAndre Branch and finds DeAndre Branch. Great strength there shown by Benitez, and Javier George tries to play in Javante Lane, but the pass is cut out there by Anthony Wright. Goes back to Ricardo Watson. Ricardo Watson almost loses the ball there, trying to find a teammate. Miranda here with the ball, looking for Sav, and finds Zion Richardson. Great win there again by the Rovers. Great hustle, great communication, great defensive play there. Justin Earl with the ball. Earl goes back to his goalkeeper, Mon. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the ball just came off the post. The ball was initially lost there by TJ Reed, which was then pounced on by Francis Amiel, who finds his teammate, and I believe Sav there, Eric Sav, but the ball just comes off the post, and that was a close call there by the Rovers. That was a bit of a lackadaisical play by the Rovers there. 5-0 up. They seem to be relaxed, and a shot there by Zion Richards, but it's blocked there by Justin Earl. Another shot by Frankson, and again is blocked by the Rovers. And here comes Darius Kerr looking to counter. That speed of Darius Kerr once again causing havoc to his marker there, number 13, Terrell Spencer. Here goes Benitez. Benitez there tries to slip in Javante Lane, but great defending there by the Masters, and the ball ends up in the gloves of Ricardo Watson. Back to that play by the Masters. Like I mentioned, that was a bit of a lazy play there. And speaking of lazy plays, Ricardo Watson gives the Rovers an easy opportunity to score their 6th goal of the game. Ricardo Watson apologizes to his teammates because he knows that was a very, very silly error, which could have led to their 6th goal, which could have led to the Rovers' 6th goal. Referee blows for play to continue. Watson plays the ball downfield looking for Eric Sav. Zion Richards with the ball. Tricky feet down. Richards tries to play in the ball, but Javier Jones intercepts, but the ball. Ooh, wonderful skill there by Zion Richards. Quick feet there by Zion Richards. Finds Eric Sav. Eric Sav plays in the ball, but great defending yet again by the Rovers with the numbers game. Darius Cooper here with wonderful feet finds Halley. Halley, another tricky winger here, finds Benitez. Benitez plays the ball over to Darius Cooper here on his opposite flank. Benitez with the ball now, uses his body, shields the ball very well.
Inside.
Javier Jones with the ball now. Finds Cameron De Silva. Cameron De Silva goes all the way back to Justin Earl. And the attack is nullified as the ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Bajman. Alejandro Portal looking for Darius Kerr, but was unable to find him. Zion Richards trying to control that ball, but touch was a bit heavy. Substitution here for the Rovers. Cameron De Silva coming off for Andre Bashir. Here's Benitez, finds Javier George. TJ Reed with the ball now, finds his captain who's playing at left back now, Justin Earl. Guessing this was a tactical switch here by the Rovers coach. We have the newly introduced substitute Andre Bashir playing the right back position, while the captain Justin Earl has gone to replace Cameron De Silva's position at left back, which means that TJ Reed has gone in the middle of the back four, or back three, I should say. I believe I think the Rovers are playing with a three-man back, so that being said, Justin Earl has gone to left centre-back, whilst Andre Bashir has come to right centre-back, and TJ Reed has gone to the central position of the three-man defense. Benitez comes with the ball, but is won there by Frankson. Frankson there, just getting in a bit of a scuffle there with Benitez, and the two players are confronting each other. Benitez receives a yellow card after that challenge. And the two players are still confronting each other. The replay there, ooh! A lunge there by Benitez. Fortunate only to receive a yellow card by the referee. And I can understand the frustration there by the Masters captain. I can understand the frustration there by Frankson. The free kick is taken by Miranda and is played in with a touch by Amiel. The ball ends up with Eric Sav. Now the ball is with Terrell Spencer, who looks to work the ball along the line, but is intercepted there by the Rovers. And here comes Darius Kerr Cooper. But the ball goes out of bounds. Javier Jones comes with the ball. Here goes Andre Bashir. TJ Reed. They're just getting in a bit of trouble, but was able to get out of it. Bajman there. Ball being pressed on Andre Bashir by Zion Richards. And the ball ends up all the way at the feet of Ricardo Watson. Here comes Tyler Miranda with the ball. Plays it back to his keeper, Ricardo Watson. Watson plays the ball. Ooh, and a clash of boots there, as you may have heard, ladies and gentlemen. No one seems to be hurt, thankfully. But the ball is with the Rovers there. Rovers captain Justin Earl plays it back to TJ Reid, finds Andre Bashir, who goes back to his keeper, Bajman. Bajman this time goes down to the flank, looking for Justin Earl, finds him. Now the ball is with Alejandro Portal. Javier George here with the ball. George here looking to advance with the ball, chips over, trying to find Javonte Lane. Ball well defended again. Cleared there by Tristan Frankson, but cleared to the feet of Benitez. Now it's that matchup again, Benitez against Frankson. And the two are really going at it. Benitez emerges with the ball. And the referee points to a corner kick. That's a fierce battle there, ladies and gentlemen. Tristan Frankson and Benitez over there. Or Lendes Benitez over there. Both of them, I believe, are on a yellow card. So both of them should be very careful. Corner kick here to the Rovers. And caught beautifully there by Ricardo Watson. Really demanded the box there, Ricardo Watson. And the Masters are trying to break away, but yet again, story of their evening, the pass was unable to find their teammate. The ball is back in possession of the Rovers here with Andre Bashir. Bashir looking for his teammate, but the ball is intercepted by Zion Richards. And here is Miranda, Tyler Miranda here. Zion Richards chasing Andre Bashir here, but Bashir, cool and calm, back to his goalkeeper, Bajman. TJ Reid finds his captain, who miscontrols the pass initially, but recovers very well and finds Darius Kerr-Cooper. Kerr-Cooper looks for Halley, but the ball is well intercepted. Here goes TJ Reid there. Wonderful slide tackle there by Jason Alvarado. The referee deems it a fair tackle. And here comes Zion Richards trying to play in Eric South. Tackle there by Justin Earl. The referee says get up to the center back or center forward over there. The referee blows the whistle for to halt the game because a Rovers player is down injured. Can't quite see the player, but I believe it's TJ Reid, the center back, that's down all the way up the pitch over there. The referee halts the medical staff, telling them that the player is going to be all right, and TJ Reid is on his feet.
Coach, who I take now? Jason?
Bajman plays it down, looking for Benitez. Benitez here with DeAndre Branch. Benitez uses his body very well. The ball is now with Javier George. Alejandro Portal alongside Javier George, commanding that midfield very well. Those two players have commanded their midfield exceptionally well this evening, especially Javier Jones. Here he is right now, finds Benitez. Benitez looking to cut into that left foot of his. And it's another goal, ladies and gentlemen. How did that end up at the back of the net? I don't even know who got the last touch over there. The last thing I remember was the ball was with Lendes Benitez there, looked for his teammate, and I think it came off a Masters player. I just couldn't quite see who the player was. Nonetheless, the Rovers lead here by 6 goals to 0. And And another substitution here is made by the man. Jason Alvarado coming off for number 18, Daniel Avila. Avila here with his first touch of the game. Avila playing that midfield alongside Frankson there. Javier to Benitez. Benitez tries to find Alain Bleguet. Bleguet here with the ball, checks in, looking for help, and finds it here in Javier George, sorry. Here goes Portal. Finds Justin Earl, his captain. Portal here battling against Tristan Frankson, and it looks like a hand went into the face of Frankson there. But he seems to be okay now. The referee calls for a foul on Benitez there. Benitez has been an exceptional player as well for me this evening. Really finding those pockets, slotting into those pockets, trying to connect Javante Lane with the other players, or trying to connect with his other players, sorry. He's giving me that sort of attacking midfielder, Mesut Ozil type of player this evening, Orlandis Benitez. But then again, here comes Rovers with the ball. The Masters here with the throw-in. Ball is now with Anthony Wright. Now at the feet of DeAndre Branch. Zion Richards plays with Avila here. Richards with his quick feet, but runs the ball out of play. And now a substitution here is being made by the Rovers. Javante Lane, scorer of the first and second goal, has been replaced by Chiemeka Azuranwa, sorry. Replacing Javante Lane over there. And the number 21 is already in the mix of the action. Here's Tyler Miranda with the ball. Finds DeAndre Branch. Branch with a give and go with Zion Richards, but his touch was a bit too heavy, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. Chiemeka Azuranwa, number 21 here, replaced Javante Layton. Some big shoes to fill, if you ask me. Javante Lane, rather, scoring those two goals. And a shot there by Tristan Frankson, and an equally matched save there by Bajman. Shot came out of nowhere by Tristan Frankson, but since they're down by 6 goals, there's no harm in trying. But a wonderful shot and a wonderful save there by Bajman. So corner to the Masters. Great leap there by the Masters player, and the ball is at the feet of Avila, who tries to find his teammate Terrell Spencer on the far side over there, but the ball is overhit and is gone out of play for a goal kick. It's much more of the same in the second half over here for the Masters. Just can't quite get their passes together, can't quite penetrate the defense, the midfield of the Rovers. And even if they do penetrate there, the Rovers are cool, calm in the back and are able to regain possession of the ball. That being said, here's Zion Richards, finds his teammate Avila, who is here up against Javier Jones here. Here's Richards with the skillful feet here. Richards looking for options, looking for help, and does find it in Eric Sav, who finds Avila here. Avila checks back. Avila, great use of the strength and his body. Avila checks back, goes around again, and tries to find Francis Amaya with the lead there, but misses the ball completely. And now, here goes Halley with the chase there, up against Anthony Wright, but this time Wright comes out as the winner of the chase. And it's a throw-in for the Rovers here. The wind has seemed to have gone down after over here at JC Massey Park, and a shot there from, I believe it was number 29 for the Rovers there, or number 20, sorry, Aiden Hugo. Shot there by Aiden Hugo just soars over the bar, and the ball is back to the goalkeeper of the Rovers. Here is Portal. Alejandro Portal with the ball. Finds Justin Earl here. TJ Reed here. Here goes Chemeka Azuranwa looking for a teammate. Fortunately for him, the ball goes out of bounds in his team's favor. And another substitution here for the Masters. Number 8 coming on for number 8, Devontae Brown. I think coming on here for Zion Richards. Aiden Hugo here. The ball looks for a teammate. The ball is miskicked there by Anthony Wright, but fortunately for him, Ricardo Watson able to gather it in his gloves and presents the ball right back to the Rovers. Here goes Azuranwa with the ball, but the linesman lifts his flag for an offside here on Chimaka Azuranwa. But like I was saying, second half is no different from the first half if you're looking at it as a Masters fan. Just a bit more of the same thing. No real intensity in their play, misplacing passes left and right. Can't quite seem to get that shot on target. Can't quite seem to place their passes together. And on the other end, the Rovers are doing very well with that. And as you can hear, the drums are going off. The Rovers fan here are elated with the team being up by 6 goals to 0. Few tackles going in there, but the referee opts to continue play. The ball here back with TJ Reed. Great bit of one-touch play here by the Rovers. Javier Reed being hounded here by Eric Sav. But Javier Reed once again showing that strength, that composure to find a teammate. Here goes Halley. Halley being dragged back by Tristan Frankson. And the referee calls for a free kick, or blows the whistle for a free kick in favor of the Rovers. Tristan Frankson, the captain of the Masters, should be very careful here. He doesn't get a card. Two players are standing over the ball over here. Aiden Hugo takes a short free kick. Plays into Azuranwa. Azuranwa tries to look for the back heel for the on running and never stop running Halley. But it goes off a Masters player for a goal kick. Oh, sorry, a corner kick. Corner kick is taken short. Here goes Aiden with a shot there. And the goalkeeper gathers up. And now the Masters are looking to counter here with number 8, Devontae Brown. But once again, the Rovers have done a great job in getting numbers back. The way the Rovers are able to shift from attack to defense is so amazing. They get the players up when they need to attack, and they just have enough players to get back when they need to defend. So amazing, great job to the staff over there in their organization. Rovers in possession here. Bajman again. That was sort of a heavy touch by Bajman, but fortunately for him, he was able to recover and play the ball into his captain, Justin Earl, who finds Darius Kerr Cooper on the far side over there. Kerr Cooper with a bit of tricky feet. Finds his teammate there. Aiden Hugo there. Tries to look for a teammate, but the ball ends up on the feet of TJ Reed, who gives it to Andre Bashir, but the ball ends up at the feet of, or the hands of Ricardo Watson. Here goes Tristan Watson running into a bit of trouble here. Great pressure there by the Rovers player, I believe is Darius Kerr on the far end over there. Can't quite see who it is. Or rather, Aiden Hugo, rather. Great pressure there by Aiden Hugo to force the ball out of play. And the Masters are looking to make another substitution. Here come the Masters looking for Devontae Brown here, but the referee has put up his flag for an offside. And the substitution has been made. It looks like it's Eric Savaz coming off for number 12, Timothy Cordova. Cordova checks into play, and Savaz checks out of play. Free kick here is taken short to Bashir. Throw in there to the Rovers. Alan Blagay looks to take this throw in here. Finds Halley. Plays it back to Blagay. Ball is headed out by TJ Reed. Blagay goes in for the slide tackle there, misses it, but the ball is recovered by Javier George, who finds Portal. Finds Alejandro Portal and gives it to Darius Kerr Cooper. But again, is well defended by the Masters, number 13, Terrell Spencer. Great play there by Chemeka Azuranwa, able to recover the ball there for the Rovers. And here's Darius Kerr Cooper. Ooh, bit of a miscommunication there with his captain. And here comes Avila in the midfield with the ball, taken down by Aiden Hugo. The referee blows for a foul in favor of the Masters. Free kick is taken quickly in the feet here of DeAndre Branch, who tries to find a teammate and does find in Tristan Frankson, tries to control it, but the ball is cleared there by TJ Reed. And a clash there between Devontae Brown and Alan Blagay over there. The referee blows for a foul for the Masters. Terrell Spencer standing over the free kick here with Tyler Miranda. The referee is just instructing Haley to stand back a couple feet from the ball as he is too close to the ball. It's a two-man wall here for the Rovers. The ball goes in by Spencer, looking for Frankson there, but the ball goes all the way out of play for a Rovers goal kick. Here goes Blagay there. Referee blows for a foul.
You have to stop being a small player. Just keep here.
So free kick here for the Rovers, taken by Blagay. Blagay takes the free kick, finds Aiden Hugo, but Avila recovers the ball. Avila here comes out with the ball, looks for his teammate, finds the teammate. Here goes Francis Amayao, trying to play the ball through to his teammate, but it's intercepted. Here goes Halley with the ball over here, stretching those long legs of his. Halley progressing up the field, but the ball is taken out by the number 16 there, DeAndre Branch, who was initially complaining that the ball went off Haley, and the referee says no, it came off you instead. So the ball is a Rovers throw-in. Just coming up in the 90th minute mark here, yet to see how many added minutes is yet to be added on at the end of the game here. TJ Reed comes up with the ball and finds Blagay. Blagay looking for his option and finds one in Hugo. Great feed there by Blagay. And it's a foul there by Timothy Cordova on Alan Blagay here. Alan Blagay has been another standout player for the Rovers. Great defensive play, gets out wonderfully and gets back wonderfully.
Come. Don't you need? Get in front of it, man! Get it in. Come on!
It's a foul here in favor of the Masters. Tristan Frankson comes up with the ball, but there was no added time here, ladies and gentlemen, and the referee blows for full time here at JC Macy Park. Final score, Simcoe County Rovers 6, Toronto Masters 0. Wonderful display here once again by the Rovers here at home. 6 stars, I would say 5-star, but it's six goals, so 6-star display here by the Rovers. And the Rovers continue to march on from their previous win, their previous 3-1 win against Hamilton. and they take all 3 points today. Once again, I'm Jonathan Ampaza, calling play-by-play shots here from JC Macy Field. It's the Simcoe County Rovers 6, Toronto Masters 0. As you can see, the players are
call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with